The death of one of the world's most recognizable figures has triggered a conversation in his home country about his legacy. Kofi Annan had an illustrious career as an international diplomat, but it's his work back home in Ghana that helped strengthen the country's democracy. CGTN's Robert Nagila is there and filed this report.
From Bosnia to Kenya to Syria, the late Kofi Annan left an indelible impression wherever he went. Back home in Ghana, a conversation has begun on how he will be remembered in his native country. At the Kofi Annan Peacekeeping Training Center in Accra, a former colleague says Annan was instrumental behind the scenes in ensuring Ghana's democracy prevailed despite serious challenges.
Mr. Annan always managed throughout the Fourth Republic, that's from 1992, to shepherd and encourage our politicians to look at the bigger picture, not only to look at the allure of public office and the trappings that came with it.
He says his role in Ghana's democratic process has assured the first part of his legacy locally. The next part will be ensured by students from the Peacekeeping Center.
We want a certain percentage of those students to drill down into what Mr. Kofi Annan did over the period. We need to immortalize his works and to ensure that for generations yet unborn, they can come here to look at his papers, to look at films about his life.
Opinion is varied amongst other Ghanaian scholars and politicians on what Kofi Annan's legacy will be.
It is very important that we have the children of Ghana and Africa get to know him and what a fantastic humanist he was.
He will be remembered for what he did. As an international diplomat who did his best for the world.
It was a legacy of humility. In spite of the height that he rose to, he was still humble.
A man of few words, but many deeds. However Ghanaians choose to remember him, Annan has etched his name in the country's history. For many Ghanaians, Kofi Annan will be remembered for his work on the international stage. But it's his role in the country's democratic process some believe should be a large part of his legacy. Robert Nagila, CGTN, Accra, Ghana.